Hey everybody, I am Blind Ryan, and I would like to thank Leo for the donation for this. He wants me to describe the environments in Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles with the backing of the music. Now, unfortunately, I have to use YouTube to get the music, so it's going to be a bit slapdash, but I will do my best. And I have, blind people, I have the wiki pulled up so that I can pull up images of the environments because I'm really, really bad at Sonic games. And this may require pauses because of Chip. If they do, I apologize. So let's get started with Sonic 1. Here is the first zone, Green Hill Zone. Alright, volume looks good. So we go Green Hill Zone, we go Gallery. Oh wow, they got concept artwork and shit too. So, the first... Wow, that's small. So Green Hill Zone is basically an idyllic meadow. It's your first, zone. So obviously they want it to be as peaceful as possible. You got palm trees, you've got waterfalls, you've got cliffs, you've got blue skies. It's very green and hilly, hence the name. And then for the ground itself, it's got this weird checkerboard pattern and those flowers and totems and stuff around. And then with above the ground, you've got grass. So, and then the enemies in all the Sonic games are pretty much just mechanical animals that have the real animals inside of them. And there isn't really much else to say. In Green Hill Zone, there's a lot of loop-de-loops and tunnel and pipe tunnels to shoot Sonic through, and some breakable walls, obviously. And then you've got a lot of waterfalls. You've got the usual, spikes and such. Oh wow, that picture's finally a good size. But yeah, Green Hill Zone's kind of boring, as one might expect for the first zone. I'll just let the music play out. And pull up Marble Zone. Anyway, and then it loops. So let's see here. Sonic 1, Marble Zone music. So... No, I just want the fucking... There we go. Okay. So Marble Zone is way more mountainous. Marble Mountains, obviously. It's got lava, although not to a degree. I mean, it's there, but it's not like the theme of the zone. It's got a lot of pine trees in the back, and then most of the time you're spent underground. So it's this big marble temple with lava everywhere, and you've got these designs on the walls and torch sconces and bars. A lot of like marble columns. There's these falling weight spike traps. And that's pretty much it as it pertains to Marble Zone. It's just a lot. What the fuck? What is with those pictures? It is it's your basic kind of Mario 1-2 underground area, except Sonicized. More lava than pits. More marble coloring than gray, than the blue or gray of Mario. So, kind of nondescript. I'll let the music go for the rest of it. Like I said, Leo, I'm not 100% that this is going to turn out okay. And also, you gotta keep in mind, the graphical capabilities of the Genesis, not that much. Frankly, you're lucky we get backgrounds. So, let's pull up the third zone. Spring Yard Zone. I don't even remember this zone. Shows how good I am at the... Fuck's sake, it doesn't have the... Alright. Alright. Spring Yard Zone. Need to find the pictures. Wow, it doesn't have anything here. Music. Oh! It actually has it on the fucking site. Didn't know that. Well, shit. I just used that. But it would probably have blasted my ears out. Next story description. I want to actually see the damn thing. I know what we'll do. We'll open up a new tab and go Spring Yard Zone Sonic 1. We'll go Images. There we go. Now I can see it. So Spring Yard is definitely urban. It's nighttime. There are buildings in the background. There's like park trees, very urban planned. And then the area itself is very it's very angular, weirdly angular. And there's, you know, your usual loops and stuff like that, but most of the background is taken up by the damn trees, which is weird. That's a remix. That's not part of the... And it's got these weird circular designs on the background, but since the on the flooring, but since the flooring is so weirdly angular, they're trying to do like this perspective thing. The circles are all fucked up looking because the Genesis can only do too much. And then there's chain link fencing for certain areas to kind of give it more flavor. It's kind of... The thing about Sonic 1 levels is they're kind of flat because it's the first game of the Genesis, so they can't really do a whole hell of a lot. And unfortunately, I can't really see too much here. So... Oh, I should have played the damn music. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, that was my fault. Sorry. Like I said, can't guarantee this will be any good. Next zone. Labyrinth Zone. Okay. Seriously, there's no picture. I'm so angry. Load that up for the next one. So yeah, there's your urban sprawl. The music is good. The music's always been good. Alright, there's that. Wait, is there more than one? Okay, for Labyrinth Zone, you've got an underground... This is kind of like a marble, or it's kind of like the aqueduct on Sonic 3, to tell you the truth, but no, we'll get to that. So Labyrinth Zone has a lot of hieroglyphics on the blocks. It looks like a reskinned marble zone, except the blocks are like sandstone instead. And it's a lot of and there's a lot of underwater areas. And there's like there's algae growing from the ceiling, seaweed I'm trying to get to, and crystals. And then yeah, just a lot of crystals, a lot of rock, a lot of sandstone. The background is just sandstone. It's honestly kind of boring. And then... let me see here. There are slides. Oh wait, Sonic Retro, never mind. And then, of course, there's the ubiquitous spike traps, there's pillars. But yeah, it's mostly just blocks. Sandstone blocks. In the background, the foreground, there's water, there's seaweed hanging from the ceiling, there's crystals hanging from the ceiling. It's an underground sunken temple, and that's from the Game Gear. Something. Next zone. Starlight Zone. I don't think I ever got through here. Alright, Starlight Zone. Alright, let's pull up some images for that. Sonic 1, Starlight Zone. Wow. Starlight Zone is very dark. As befitting the name, I suppose. Oh, this is a popular one. I've heard this one before. Starlight Zone is very, very, very dark. You can barely see buildings in the background. The floor is all fucking military gray or green. There's like little things. What the fuck are those? They're like little towery things in the background that are popping up. They're little I guess they kind of look like cameras on poles. And then once you get into the thing itself, I think it's supposed to be a big military building. You've got these girders and beams. But mostly it's just the floor is green and with white railings. You've got girders in the fore and backgrounds, and then you've got this black sky with some stars and some buildings. Again, I really apologize, I can't describe more, it's kind of boring. But again, that's the first game, so. Up next is Scrap Brain Zone. No, not video. And so this is the end of Starlight Zone. Okay, so now we pull up Scrap Brain Zone. I've heard this one too. So Scrap Brain Zone is is a heavily industrial area. The floor has got the yellow and black warning on it. It's got chain link. The background is like an oily, smoggy mess. There's fire spouts everywhere. Very industrial. The inside looks like a factory. This is definitely the factory zone. And, yeah, it's at least a little lighter than than Starlight Zone. Wow. And, the background's outside of the industrial, factory zone where it's just fucking green background with, pipes and turrets and shit. It's a smoky sky, smokestacks everywhere, just buildings spewing out pollution. And that's basically it. Oh, I have mail. I wonder from whom. I should check that while I'm thinking about it. Spam. So yeah, you can definitely tell what they were going for with the music there. Next zone. Final zone. Wow, it is a short game. Aw, that's lazy. And then it remixes, or and then it restarts. Alright, let me find the final zone music. Come on, where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's being a pain in the ass. It's not even showing it. Alright, let's try this. This is the music for the final zone. It's been extended. Alright, fine, whatever. And the final zone is basically the same as the Scrap Brain Zone. Except the background is all indoors and a little brighter. And there's red on the pipes. But yeah, it's the same basic thing. Yeah. Industrial. Without the interesting background of the original. So, that's kind of a letdown. Alright. So now we get to Emerald Hill Zone for Sonic 2. So let me pull that up real quick. Alright, that's the Sonic 1 music in a nutshell. Sonic 2 music. Oh, cool. There you go. Emerald Hill Zone. No, I don't want the enhanced. I just want the music. This will work. So this is the first zone of Sonic 2, and you can tell they really improved on the sound. Well, they also really improved on the graphics. Because Emerald Hill Zone is an island zone, it looks like. There's really no background to speak of in terms of land. You've basically just got water, with clouds reflecting off the water. And then the ground itself is made of various cubes and squares of, I guess, dirt, and then the grass is all lined to give it a really unique look. And there's bushes and palm trees everywhere. And then you've got the usual first level loops and stuff like that. And waterfalls and spinny things and all kinds of cool shit like that. But again, it's hard to... oh. Cool. In other parts of the level, I believe in the second level, or maybe when you're further down on the first level, you've got the original Green Hill kind of mountains, waterfalls, trees. Wait, No, that is fucking Green Hill Zone. Giant bomb, you son of a bitch. So yeah, Emerald Hill is an island. And yeah, and then in the background you've got another island way off in the distance you can barely see. But mostly it's just clouds and the sea and fields of flowers or grass. It could be either one. And then you've got little hills in the background. It's really hard to gauge it because you're going up and down in the foreground so much and the background is often obscured. But yeah, that's Emerald Hill Zone. Very peaceful, very idyllic, very in keeping with the theme of the Sonic first level. And I'll let the music go. Alright. Chemical plants. Here we go. Implant Zone. This is the music for Chem Plant. So Chem Plant Zone is kind of a remix of Scrap Brain, except it doesn't look nearly as dirty. You're in a chemical plant, so there's buildings, there's lights, it's all industrial. The flooring is very industrial, much like Scrap Brain, except much more stable. You know, steel, strong-looking pipes. You got these blue, loopy platforms that you get sometimes. The ground, or the bottom of the background is like this fiery shit, and then you've got the buildings themselves. And yeah, and it's at night, kinda. It's hard to tell. It might just be inside of the chemical plant. And then the water is purple instead of blue. And yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks about right. And then the rest of this is just remixy shit. So yeah, you're inside a chemical plant. It seems kind of unimaginative, but the thing about Sonic 2 is the stages have a lot more personality compared to Sonic 1. Emerald Hill looks more idyllic. The chemical plant looks more like a chemical plant. Even if it is kind of boring sounding, it looks better than Scrap Brain. There are more windows, there's more lights, there's more clouds in Emerald Hill. You know, the clouds reflect off the water in the background. You can definitely tell that a year or so has passed since Sonic 1. So, next zone. Aquatic Rush Zone. Oh, I remember that one. That one's the Marble Hill remix. Oh, Aquatic Ruin. Why the hell did I think it said Aquatic Rush? So now we go. Aquatic Ruin Zone. Alright, don't need it extended. Damn, it's only 1:50. So this is just a wetter version of the Marble Hill Zone. Much, much wetter. Can I get a fucking... Yeah, same thing as Marble Hill. A lot of trees, big-ass mountains. Not marble, though. Just regular, you know, blocks of you know, stone, obviously. But there's a ton of waterfalls here, and water, and kelp, and seaweed, and just all over the damn place. What the fuck? That's weird. That must be a different game. And, Aquatic Ruin has this neat trick where the seaweed will obstruct your view. And, it does a very good job of making it aquatic. The coloring... Oh, excuse me. The coloring, even on land, evokes water. So, I mean, it looks like a sunken temple. And I feel like thinking about it now, looking at all these levels, Sonic 2 really went out of its way to remix Sonic 1's levels, even if they changed the layouts, to better evoke the theme. So I hope this is what you wanted, Leo. I'm still not entirely sure if I'm doing it right. Alright, next zone. Ah, Casino Night Zone. Oh, sure, they have a gallery on this one. Alright. Good, good. Casino Night Zone. So Casino Night Zone is Vegas. It just is. The ground is all of these gold blocks with, quote-unquote neon. I mean, it's the Genesis, they can only do so much. Neon, things in the background and on the blocks themselves. And the floor that Sonic is on is usually this red rail. And then you've got these fucking slot machine pinball things in the middle of some areas, and they're red and green and blue, or red and yellow and blue, and it's got little Sonic and little Miles tags and star bumpers and all kinds of shit. They've got little neon trees and neon bushes and little bumper enemies. And then you've got bumpers all over the place. The background is like a fucking Vegas skyline, except more neon somehow. But it's also got a lot of night sky in the upper background. It oozes glitz and glamour. And I know I'm not doing a very good job of describing it because it's hard to see. But I mean, there's these designs in the floor blocks. Like, there's little Sonic decals, there's little Tails decals, there's little circles and squares and neon and shit. I mean, it fits the music perfectly. All of the levels fit the music perfectly. There's even little square designs on the loop-de-loops. And there's little cursive casinos tags, and it's definitely, you can see why it would become a very popular zone for people to play. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh shit, Anyway. I'll let the music play out. While I pull up the next one. Jazzy. So let's see what Hilltop Zone is. That's our next zone. So Hilltop Zone is... Hilltop Zone is interesting because it seems like it's the first of its type. And the ground is blue. It looks like Emerald Hill Zone, except it's, blue instead of brown, and it's got the same green grass. The background has clouds at the bottom and these gigantic mountains up top. And the trees are, spruces. And you've got, you got the bushes too. And it is evocative of height. It is fucking massive up there. And then it also has these lifts that are attached via vine rope. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just a really high up zone, but it does a very good job, because of the clouds at the bottom, of evoking height. It looks like if you fall, you're going down. Oh, Mystic Cave. I like that one. All right. Mystic. So Mystic Cave Zone is a mine. It's not even a fucking done mine. It is a mine in progress. And instead of like regular rocks, you've got these weird greenish rocks. Like they're not jade or anything, they're just rocks that happen to be green. And in the background is purple caves, you know, stalactites, stalagmites, and then more of the green rocks at the bottom. And then it's got these posts with these lanterns on them, and you've got the track that it looks like a track rather than a floor. And then Robotnik Eggman is using a drill in this one. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you've got the collapsing bridges, and it looks very ramshackle and also very deep. You are in the deep darks. And there are also vines that you can hang on to open doors. I don't know quite how that works. What is the engineering background of Sonic? These are the important questions. I'll just let the music play. Fucking goddamn speed. Yeah. The next zone. Okay. Oil Ocean. This will be the pollution is bad zone. Yep, this is the pollution is bad zone. Actually, I think the first one game did the pollution aspect of it better. This has got a boiling sun and like some pipelines. So apparently this is just in Saudi Arabia for some reason. And the floor and the accoutrements are purple with like green and red lights. And there's oil everywhere. And oil tankers and fire and fucking Eggman's in a submarine on this one. And there really isn't that much to say here. I mean, there's oil derricks, there's smokestacks. I mean, it's not as I don't think it evokes pollution as much as the first one, but it definitely evokes, you know, where it is. You can tell it is definitely supposed to represent the oil fields and the deserts. And then you've got the buildings. Yeah, there really isn't that much to say. Although some of the art of this zone is really nice. A lot of orange. which evokes heat, which is a good thing. I guess I just decided to focus on a different aspect of it. Metropolis Zone. Hey, we get a gallery on this one. Nice. Wow, we get a screenshot. Thanks. Hey, perfect timing. Whoa! I've never done this zone before. Metropolis Zone. Oh! It's totally radical, guys. It's a lot of weird red, and then the floor is green with fucking gold chrome or something. And it's red and blue. The red is really jarring me. And it looks like it just machine zone or something. A lot of riveted green, a lot of gold, a lot of chain link. I don't know what to make of this zone. Is it like in an auto park or something? Whoa, the Eggman is a giant mantis. That's funny. I don't like this zone as much. I can't get a good gauge on it. It's really hard to fucking... I'm gonna actually go to the damn wiki because I am stumped. Metropolis Zone is a heavily industrialized city located on West Side Island. The background is filled with huge buildings in many colors. Many colors? It's red and blue. With various working machines, while the foreground is made of green metal and red or orange chain link fences. Yeah, they can't really do any better than I did. That's just a lazy zone. Oh shit, Sky Chase Zone. That's easy to fucking describe. I don't even need images to do that. But I'll pull them up anyway, for the sake of completion. Whoops. Alright, here's Sky Chase Zone. So in Sky Chase Zone, you are on a plane, a biplane that Tails is flying. And your goal is to get to the end of the level, which the level is just clouds. Clouds in the sky. Clouds at the bottom, there's clouds at the top. It's just blue. Blue everywhere. And you have to kill all these flying enemies, like flying birds and shit. And it just... You can tell they're beginning to run out of ideas, because... It's just... There's nothing here! It's just clouds! Yeah, we are reaching the end. Fortress Zone. At least the music's nice. Fucking music's better than the damn visuals. Again, Leo, I must stress, this is a 16-bit system. The Super Nintendo wasn't doing anything better in terms of graphics. It was do-the-job graphics. There we go, now it's fake. Here's Wing Fortress. Fucking Christ. Oh, Lord. You're on a giant plane. Blue background, but the plane itself is gold. So you get this situation where it's either blue or gold, but there's no real background to speak of. It's just blue or gold. And then the plane itself, which is gold with red and black trim. And it's kind of incredibly boring. I'm very disappointed in that, actually. In the beta, it looks like it was gray instead of gold. I think the gold looks better. And then you've got the you've got giant thrusters, and you've got some industrial stuff from chemical plants. But by and large, it's just either blue or gold. It's kind of lazy. I'm disappointed, to tell you the truth. Let's pull up Death Egg Zone. That's a little better. I guess I'll read the wiki. Yeah, giant battleship owned by Robotnik. Most of the vessels made out of light brownish metal, with a few parts being red or silver as well. Notably, various circuits and engines can be seen adorning the ship's walls. I didn't see any of that. It was just blue sky, gold ship. Kind of disappointing. At least the Death Egg Zone is interesting. Pull that up. Hope this doesn't disappoint you too much, Leo. I really am trying my best here. Alright, here's Death Egg. This is the final episode, or this is the final zone of Sonic 2. So Death Egg is fuck. Wow, there's a lot of crap in here that I cannot see. I just want to see the zone. Genesis? Maybe? There we go, that's a little better. So, you're actually in space on a spaceship. The background is the Earth with stars. And then you've got the ship itself, which is these gold brownish pillars. And then you've got the, the red or the yellow and black chemical plant floor. Except it's got this weird subfloor. And then Robotnik just chases you in a giant egg robot. And this is where you fight Metal Sonic, I think. Alright, and then it's got a bunch of concept art and shit. To the wiki! Yeah. On board his Death Egg in outer space, most of the zone's background, which shows a view of Earth, is covered by an orange-brownish wall. The platforms are light gray, decorated with some patterns and warning signs. Which would be nice if I could fucking see them, if the images would show them, but no. What the hell? Oh, these are the ones. Sonic B, Sonic Chaos, Spinball. Wow! There are not that many levels in Sonic 3. Or Knuckles, for that matter. Alright. So we will go... I'm just gonna do this. Oh good, a gallery for Angel Island Zone. So now we move on to Sonic 3. And I believe... Wow, god damn it, that is annoying. Alright. So now we're moving on to Sonic 3. That was the wrong button to push. Over here. Sonic 3... Angel. So Angel Island, which I will pull up now on the YouTubes. Like 3, Angel, ST. So Angel Island Zone has two musics. Let me see. Here's this. Here's the first one. And Angel Island Zone is a very jungly island. I mean, very jungly, extremely green. And then once you get out of the actual jungle aspect of it, you get, you know, your typical first level. Blue skies, water, a lot more green than mountain. And then you've got waterfalls and, you know, ponds and shit like that. And there's vine swings, and I cannot overstress how much green there is. It is redonkulously green. And I do not remember the music sounding like that. And then in Act 2... that doesn't sound right. Oh, anyway. Here's Act 2. And Act 2, the zone's on fire. So all that green has turned to red. And you've still got the plants, but it's burning like mad. That music does not sound right. I need to fucking fix that. Hang on. Angel Island Zone 2. Maybe this will work. That sounds better. That sounds better-ish. So yeah, that's Angel Hill Zone, or Angel Island Zone. And yeah, it's on fire. Which, it kind of makes the waterfalls incongruous, but they're still there. But there aren't that many of them. Yeah, that definitely sounds better. Then we've got Hydrocity Zone, which I very much like. Hydrocity was one of my favorite zones because I call it the water slide zone. Which I will bring up very quickly. What are they, different musics per act? Luckily, there's only 2 acts. There's Act 1. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. So Hydrocity is just pure underground, very bricky, very it looks like an underwater water park, or underground water park, I should say. And it has got tons of water slides, tons of waterfalls. The background is got these marble, it's all marble and it's all windowed, and it looks like you had to pay admission to get in, and some of the bricks are detailed, and you know, the underwater is underwater. And then you've got these blue slides, and you got tons of loops, and it is immensely fun to play. And extremely fast. To the point where you can run on water if you go fast enough. There you go, see? Okay, so let me look up the second music. Or does it have it? Oh, here it is. Act 2. Okay, cool. As you can tell, they really found their footing with Sonic 2 and 3. It's still not perfect, the sound, but it sounds closer to what I remember. Oh yeah, that was the second one. It's the same stage. It just, they changed the music for the second act. I mean, they didn't change the visuals. It's just the same awesome-ass water park. Marble Garden Zone is the next one, and it's kind of a reskin of Hilltop Zone. Pull that up. I'll let the music go. For Hydrocity. Oops, sorry. So here's Marble Garden Zone, Act 1. Is there Act 2? Oh, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. What the fuck did they do to the music? Anyway, Marble Garden Zone looks like Greece. Or Rome. It really does. The marble doesn't quite look like marble to me, but whatever. It's got the vertical grass thing of Emerald Hill Zone. That's kind of a staple now. And you've got purple mountains in the background, you got clouds, you've got various marble buildings underneath a sea of green in the backgrounds. And then as it gets closer, you get more, detail in the buildings themselves. And this is a lot of hills, a lot of push-pull. There's some tops, there's some trees. There's some bushes. There's a lot of stone, a lot of spikes. And, yeah. It's, I think Hilltop Zone does better for hills, but in terms of, like marble, this certainly beats out the first one. But I don't know what the fuck they did to the music. It is fucked. It did not sound like that when I played it on the Genesis back in the day. So, what does the Act 2 sound like? Let's see what the wiki says. Ancient ruined city, somewhere on the floating island, being the largest zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The background features orange mountains under a blue, clean sky. Orange mountains? Fuck no, those are fucking purple. The background, some ruins covered in large amounts of vegetation also appear. Yeah, the vegetation is very fucking noticeable in the background. So, yeah. Carnival Night Zone, otherwise known as Las Vegas 2 Electric Boogaloo. Carnival Night Zone. Now with that, I will say that Carnival Night Zone looks way different than the other one. The old one did, Casino Night Zone. So at the very least, there's that. Carnival Night. Act 1. So instead of Vegas, it's the circus. It's extremely colorful. A lot of white, a lot of light blue, a lot of yellow bunting on the floors. It's got these weird like diamond spinny things that you jump on to get some boost, like higher jumps. And the background is all night sky and neon, much like the old Casino Zone. But there's no cityscape in the background. It looks like you're in a dark tent with a bunch of neon. And it is way more colorful. I cannot stress that enough. Than, yeah. They have a little spinning gif of the drum. That's funny as hell. Wow, it has a hard stop. I did not expect the hard stop. Does it have Act 2? It doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same music. Okay. So let's... As much more colorful as it is, I don't like it as much. I like the Casino one better. Because the Carnival one is more just, you know, any old carnival. The Casino one screams Vegas. I mean, screams it. Ooh, Ice Cap Zone, our very first ice zone. I don't even remember this one. I don't think I got past Carnival Night when I was playing back in the day. Nice. So let's see what this music is. Ice Cap Zone music. Yeah, never played this one before. Ice Cap Zone looks like fucking North Pole. I mean, there's icebergs in the background. There's ice in the foreground. There's ice on the floor. You're on snow. There's water in the background, like where the icebergs are. Do they seriously have a skiing section or a snowboarding section in the ice level? That'd be awesome. And it looks like in Act 1 you're in a cave, or is it Act 2? I don't know. So I guess you get ice caves. It looks like you got ice loop-de-loops too. It is very one note in terms of the environment. You've got ice-covered trees, you've got ice-covered ground, you've got ice-covered everything. Ice, 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 ice. Vanilla Ice should have modeled his career on this level. At least the music's good. And then for the last level of Sonic 3 is Launch Base Zone. You can really tell that they just kind of gave up at the end. Like they ran out of ideas or something. And here is Launch Base Zone. That's kind of jazzy. You've got checkerboard floor. And then beneath that, you've got, it looks like yellow stonework. And then the background is, I don't even know how to describe that, like a sunken thing, but there's also trees. I think it's supposed to be urban. Oh, those are oil buildings. Okay, so we're back to this again. Okay, yeah, so they're trying to do like a Cape Canaveral thing going on here. Blue skies, orange mountains, blue seas, trees. That's the, you know, from background to fore background, I guess you'd say. And then you got oil, and yeah. It's not as pollution-y as you'd think. It's more urban. So let me look up the description here, because I'm having a hard time with this one. The zone, being the launch site of the Death Egg, features many defenses designed to keep out intruders. The surface of the zone is primarily yellowed bricks. There are many pipes that seem to be used for transporting water, as some parts involve the player using the water flow to speed through the pipes. The zone is, in fact, a lake. In fact, the facility seems to heavily depend on the water tubes to provide energy. Act 1 is located in a forest near a lilac lake with the Death Egg and some kind of cranes. Faraway orange mountains with a forest below them and a clear blue sky in the background. Act 2 is located in the lake near the Death Egg. The orange mountains and forest are now far closer to the background. Clouds now populate the sky, and the Death Egg and cranes are now gone from the background as they are now part of the act itself. It is worth noting that despite being a large facility dedicated to the reconstruction of the Death Egg, the fortress has no traces of pollution or nature endangerment at all, contrary to zones such as Scrap Brain and Chemical Plant, in which liquids are chemical. So, that's kind of interesting. And then for Sonic and Knuckles, oh cool, I can close this. So now we get to the Knuckles section of it. Sonic and Knuckles. OST Mushroom Hill. Wait, is Act 1 and 2 different? Sonic and Knuckles Mushroom Hill Zone. Alright. That doesn't sound right. No, that doesn't sound right at all. Nope, that doesn't sound right either. But, fuck it. I don't know how to make it sound right. So Mushroom Hill Zone is very much a forest zone as opposed to a jungle zone. And the flooring is this weird chain link thing, or I guess wicker basket look. It's kind of crisscrossy. And the grass actually looks like grass rather than that vertical thing. There's tons of bouncy mushrooms, bouncy orange and red mushrooms that you can jump on. Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. And the treetops are so covering that you can't see the sky except under the leaves. So it goes leaves and trees, sky, and then foreground leaves and trees. And beyond that, there really isn't that much to say. There are some machines here and there, but it's mostly just grass. A forest-covered region on the floating island filled with extremely tall and straight trees, brown bark, lush tree crowns, best known for the multicolored mushrooms. During Act 2, the background and foreground of Mushroom Hill Zone changes as a result of Robotnik using a weather manipulation device to rapidly progress the season from spring to fall and into winter, going from normal green with red mushrooms to tan with blue mushrooms to gray with green mushrooms. Cool. Excuse me. Damn. So let's see what Act 2 sounds like. That doesn't sound right. flying battery zone. Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like I remember. Because I did play the Sonic games, I just suck at them. What the fuck is with this soundtrack, though? They don't sound like that. Okay. So now I'm going to see about Flying Battery Zone. I cannot tell if that's right or not, because I never got to Flying Battery Zone. So Flying Battery Zone, you're on a ship, except this time there's actually background and stuff. There's clouds in the sky, there's brown propellers, there's a brown floor, and there's spikes everywhere. Inside the ship proper is purple steel, and I guess copper flooring. And then I'm guessing Act 2 it turns rainy or something. I'm not getting enough information from these screenshots, so I'm gonna go to the wiki again. Why can't I get good fucking... Overall, Flying Battery Zone is a huge fortified blimp flying high above the sky. In Act 1, the local platforms are made of light gray metal with darker scars-like spots on them, and are covered in orange metal. There are also dark purple walls with lavender lines covering various sections of the blimp. Outside, a clean light blue sky with large clouds is shown. In Act 2, Flying Battery Zone looks mostly like it did in Act 1, except that inside the vessel features various sets of large capsules, and the platforms are now light gray metal, pinkish metal. Light gray metal, pinkish metal with a few machines in them. That doesn't help me at all! Why can't they fucking tell me the information I want to know? Yeah, this shit doesn't sound right. Why doesn't it sound right? Ugh, Genesis, why is your soundboard so awful? Sandopolis Zone. Oh god, it's a sand temple. Let me grab that up real quick. Oh, cool! This one looks really pretty. Let me get the music. So yeah, this has a blue to purple gradient sky, and then it goes into yellow, so it looks like sunset. And then you've got mountains and sand fucking everywhere. It looks very Egyptian. In the more natural areas, you've got sandstone, obviously, and sand waterfalls. And then for the more architectural ones, it's a very Egyptian motif. You got lines, you got blue stones here and there. And then inside the actual labyrinth, you've got a lot of very high detail sandstone walls. It looks like Labyrinth Zone got a fucking kick up the ass. It looks really, really good. And they're just not giving me enough to go on. There's torture sconces, there's pushing blocks, it's... Oh, right, the nighttime thing. I'd forgotten about that. There's a nighttime mechanic where the lights will go out and ghosts will chase you and you have to keep turning on the lights. Alright. So that looks like that's all the information I'm gonna get for this zone. So we gotta go back to the fucking wiki, which I hate doing, but what can you do when they don't give you enough information? See, I thought originally, Leo, that all of the pages on all the zones on the wiki would give me little gallery images that I could describe. But none of them are doing that, and it's pissing me off a little bit. Because I hate having to just read off the wiki, but it is what it is. Sandopolis Zone is an extremely large, sweltering desert area surrounded by pyramids and sand dunes in the background in Act 1. In Act 2, Sandopolis Zone takes place inside of a pyramid with several different sized rectangular walls in the background. These walls have candles and murals depicted with hieroglyphs. So, I think I did a better job. So, what do we got next? Next zone. Lava Reef Zone. Whoa, that is a look. Definitely entering unknown territory for me. Lava Reef. Pull up the music. Lava Reef. Oh, looks like there's 2 songs for this one. So Lava Reef is... I can't tell if it's in a cave. I think it is in a cave, and there looks like boiling rocks, like really hot rocks. And lava everywhere, obviously, but there's pipes too. But largely, you're in... It looks like you're in an active volcano, for Christ's sake. What's with the fucking blue rocks in this one instead of red rocks? Lava Reef Zone 2? Okay, so apparently it does change from one to the other. The one with the blue rocks has a lot more crystals in it. And it looks like the background, the volcano in the background looks kind of dormant. But yeah, the weird thing is it's green, so it kind of looks like it could be trees, but it's really stone. So it seems to really whipsaw between red and blue with green backgrounds. So back to the wiki, because I can't get enough fucking information. Lava Reef Zone takes place inside an active volcano. Cool. Spanning through a network of abandoned mines in the volcano's magma chamber. Let's see what the second one is. Oh, that's completely different. Nice. Lava Reef Zone Act 1 comprises an area set in a cavernous chamber deep underground. Large green pillar-like formations of rock dominate the foreground, and speleotherms dot the background amongst an eerie reddish glow. A vast plain of freshly cooled magma stretches far beyond the horizon. Pipes festoon the wall and floors, and the inactive Death Egg can be seen in the chamber's roof during Sonic and/or Tails' playthrough, sitting beside a pillar in the near background. However, the Death Egg is absent during Knuckles' playthrough. In addition, a flowing lava makes up the background of the site where the player fights Heat Arms. I don't know what that is. Lava Reef Zone Act 2 is mainly composed of a network of caves with the corners and walls that are curved and smoothed out. The stones make up the environment are all blue, with various crystals on them that glow in several colors. There are also various signs of light blue machinery, and the ground is covered in green platforms. At the very top, the Death Egg can be seen in Sonic and Tails. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So yeah, that's that. It takes place inside an active volcano. Nailed that shit. Boom. Oh, good timing. So now we go Hidden Palace Zone. Alright. There it is, OST. Alright. Hidden Palace Zone is really nice. Like, the backgrounds... Oh, wow. Okay, so... The foreground, the floor, a lot of cubes. I very much like cubes. And then the background of the palace itself is also cubed. It's all very blue and teal, purple, very mysterious. And then the actual background, you've got crystals and trees, it looks like, or is that stone? It's hard to tell. And then a bright swath of white. That makes it look really cool. And then you've got gem platforms and It looks really nice, but it's really hard for me to describe because I can't get a good enough view of it. So, we're going to go to the fucking goddamn wiki. A massive... Okay, it is a subterranean cavern. Populated by plateau-like formations of crystalline rock that line the floor and ceiling as far as the eye can see. Far in the background, a large luminous entrance shines into the cave. The Death Egg, face down, sticks through the entrance so that it is visible from the player's perspective. The Death Egg is present in Sonic's story, but absent in Knuckles. The Hidden Palace itself is depicted as a large castle-like structure. Sonic and Knuckles' image of the palace is a castle-like stronghold that houses the Master Emerald and several smaller gems known as the Super Emeralds. The palace's architecture is adorned with pillar walls and a multitude of bright neon colors. The room of the zone's boss battle is particularly notable for hosting a large stitched mural, abstractly depicting what appears to be a Super Sonic confronting Dr. Robotnik and a large robot holding the Master Emerald. So yeah, it's a hidden palace, all right. Next zone. I've got a Sanctuary, Death Egg, and Doomsday. Okay. So let's see here. Sky Sanctuary. Sky Sanctuary Zone. Ooh! That's how you do a Sky Zone. Sky Sanctuary. So, Sky Sanctuary, whoops daisy, has got a lot of yellowish green buildings. It looks like a series of buildings built in the sky, like way up in the sky. Clouds are very visible. There's fountains. There's broken pillars. There's grass that hangs off the floor. It looks like you're at the top of a castle that has been neglected and overgrown with ivy and such. But then you've also got these machines, and you've got all these towers, and it's very yellowish and greenish, as well as light bluish, which doesn't necessarily have a bad look. I actually really like the look. And then in some of these things, you've got in this background this floating continent that is just full of mountains and grass and this weird thing on the side. Or is that... Oh no, that's the boss. That's Metal Sonic. And then over here, and then on the other one, you've got a Death Egg rising out of the sky, which I guess is Death Egg Zone. Is that a metal Knuckles? That's funny as hell. Alright, so back to the fucking wiki. Composed of pillars and towers that appear to bear some kind of Roman or Gothic-style architecture, the zone features sparse bridges and beams connecting them. Only the tops of the towers are ever seen, as the zone takes place towering above a thick sheet of clouds, with the whole of the sanctuary is believed to float in a manner similar to Angel Island. Stone pillars are all a weathered yellow in color, and vines grow unrestrained everywhere. Okay. Very pretty. Okay, next. Death Egg Zone. Huh. Well, instead of being in space, which we probably are still in space, but now it looks like we're inside the Death Egg again. But this time is a lot more, it's a lot more open and mechanical in nature. You got a lot of black and then glowy bits, you know, glowy computery bits. And then the floor is all machinery and stuff. A lot of girders, a lot of machinery in the floor itself. And they're just not giving me enough fucking information again. Oh, that's so aggravating. Death Egg Zone is set within a massive space station, though its interior has undergone a notable redesign compared to its previous appearance in Sonic 2. Act 1 takes place inside the ship, while Act 2 takes place outside the ship with a view of Earth from space, which is not even fucking letting me see it on Google Images. That's just Death Egg 2. Okay, here we go, yeah. You can definitely see Earth from the second zone, or from the second act. And they don't show any other. It's just 1 or 2 images. That's really pissy. Damn you, Google. Stop being stupid. Alright. And then the final zone is the Doomsday Zone. Let's see here. Alright. The grand finale, as it were. We are in... Wait. I'm confused. I'm confused. Are we supersonic on this one? Or are we on a commandeered vessel with an emerald on it? Are we like... Anyway, the background. Much like the one in Sonic 2, we're flying through the air, but you've got a half split of the stars and then of the Earth. And I have no idea how Sonic can breathe in the atmosphere without an atmosphere. Now, the Doomsday Zone is set in a region of outer space high above Earth, with clusters of asteroids scattered all over. The elapsed time of the battle takes place in an extensive field of asteroids. Yeah, it doesn't really give me any information. I guess it's just a boss fight. So, that's all the levels. I really hope this is what you wanted, Leo. I did what I could, man. I was really expecting the wiki to provide me with more information than it did. I'm kind of pissed off about that, to be honest. And I'm sorry I had to read from the wiki on a few of those, but as you saw, or didn't, as the case may be, Google Images was not helpful, and neither was the wiki, so... Since I can't really play those games, this is kind of the best I can do for you, buddy. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was worth the money. I hope I can get my throat to calm down. And, yeah, I will see you all next time.